British Bank of the Middle East heist, 1976. We couldn't simply forget about this bank heist as it happened while Lebanon's civil war occurred. This is one of the biggest heists ever and happened in Beirut on January 20th, 1976. In 1976, when Lebanon was in the midst of a civil war, a group of robbers decided to cash in on the confusion. Welcome to Cracked Crime Facts. The robbers had planned to rob the neighborhood department of the British Bank of the Middle East, placed on Rue des Banques, close to the Place de l'Étoile, the seat of Parliament. The bank is currently named the HSBC Bank Middle East, one of the biggest banks in the Middle East. While in the midst of a civil war, the banks in Lebanon had still been spared. But this was about to change. One of the most brazen robberies of all time, the group used explosives to burst through the wall of a Catholic church. They had selected the church as it was right beside their real target, the vault of the British Bank of the Middle East, which then stood at the adjoining street, currently named Abdul Hamid Karim Street. The entry point of this heist, the Catholic church, caused quite a controversy. The robbers, 8 in total, every robber wearing an M16 kind submachine gun, blew a hole in the church wall by firing a 40 or 60 millimeter mortar. The gunmen occupied the bank and surrounding streets for 2 days while they used their international contacts to summon locksmiths employed by the Corsican mob. On January 24th, the Corsicans finally broke into the main vault, and the heist team then spent 2 whole days loading the loot into trucks. The contents of the vault were mainly gold bars, but also foreign currencies and jewels. The robbers took anywhere from $20 million to $50 million worth of gold bars, Lebanese and foreign currency, stocks, and jewels. Today, the loot is valued to be more than 3 times what it was worth in 1976. Due to Lebanon being paralyzed by a civil war and local law enforcement outgunned, the robbers had plenty of time to fly in foreign locksmiths, open the vaults, and move the loot. Soon after the heist, people started to suspect it was the work of the Israeli Secret Service, Mossad. Others suspected the British SAS. Today, it is thought that the group was probably associated with Yasser Arafat's Palestine Liberation Organization. Until this day, none of the loot has been recovered and not a single arrest has been made. More than 45 years later, it is expected that the stolen items will never be found as the loot was probably smuggled to other countries and sold. At the time, the British Bank of the Middle East heist was the largest heist on a financial institution that ever happened. But even today, the heist is still ranked as one of the biggest heists ever. Without any real suspects or arrests, the uncertainty surrounding the amount of valuable items that were stolen and what happened to it make this heist quite unique.